You see some children, they'll be slapping their house, beating their house up. The mother will be there laughing, leave her alone now, leave her alone. So we to discipline the child and make that child know that it is not acceptable. You do not respect this auntie just because she's here taking care of you. You encourage your child to disrespect their helps. You are shooting yourself in the leg, because that child that you have told that it's okay to disrespect this adult, one day will turn around and disrespect you too. 3, boldness. That is one thing that I put in concerted efforts to build in my children. Boldness and confidence. And you guys have seen it in them, all of them. Even Chidubem, that is a bit on the calm side, quiet side, he's more like his father. He has his father's personality, while Chinemrem has my personality and even more exaggerated than mine. Their personalities are different, all the children. But in their respective personalities, they're still very bold, audacious, and outspoken, all the kids. And it didn't happen by chance. It is something that I consciously built in them. And I'll tell you how. First thing I did for my children to make them the way they are is exposing them. Now, I see some parents brag that, oh, my children come back from school by 4 o'clock and my son reads till 10 p.m. and weekends he's reading. Yes, it's good to read. But the truth is that the people that do the best in life are not just bookworms. The people that do the best in life are people that have control of social interaction, people that are street smart, people that are people's people, people that can talk their way into getting what they want. It's not just wearing eyeglass as a bookworm and being so socially unaware. Those children need to read, but those children need to go out too. So we don't end up raising intelligent, socially awkward people who know the book but do not know how to implement it in real life, do not know how to walk their way and talk their way into any place, any office. We need to have a good blend of social and book smart. Don't lock them into 24/7 reading. Take them out. That kind of lifestyle has a high chance of breeding timidity, because these children need interaction. And believe me, this world and the next one that is coming, these generations that are coming, are not built for timid people. See my children now here in Canada. What they were not exposed to in Nigeria, they're being exposed to it here. Both racist children, bullies, serious bullies, bullying children, badly raised children that give middle finger in primary 1. Different things that children that say hurtful things. If you do not prepare your children to be able to be bold, stand up for themselves, be confident, and be able to stand alone wherever they are when they're not under your covers for you to protect them, you are setting them up at a disadvantage. So aside from taking them out to see things, see places, meet people, even when we go out, like for example, if we go to Chicken, it might not be fancy places like going abroad, I mean even in the environment. When we're in Nigeria, for example, when we go to like Chicken Republic, I can give my son, who was 8 then, I'll give him my ATM card. Of course, he knows how to use the ATM card. And I'll watch him. I'll tell him, pay for this, buy this, pay for this. I'll watch him interact with the adults. I've given him an opportunity to interact with someone that is older without feeling timid or scared. I'm taking my second son, Chidubem, along with me. You guys know that I have this tradition that as soon as my sons clock 5 years old, I start indoctrinating them into going to the market, cooking, and doing all those good stuff that would help them in future. So my son Chidubem just clocked 5 years old in August, and today we are beginning his initiation ceremony into the market.
Hello guys, my name is Chidubem Azumike. I'm 5 years old. I'm in primary 1, gold. And we're going to be shopping today. We're in a local market.
Take your back super sack. This is the seller. Remember, you always greet. Say good afternoon, sir.
Afternoon. Welcome. 100 naira onions.
No, that's not how to buy. You have to tell him it's too small. Please, can I have extra? Please give me Jara. Hey, Jara. Oh, say thank you, sir.
Okay. Absolutely.
These are the broilers, and these are the old layers. These are the ones that lay eggs.
Mackerel, horse mackerel, is anla,
Bangla fish.
yes.
Somehow, but it ain't no one's fault that I am stuck here. No one to blame but sitting under my own right now.
Yes. And this is your list. So go through your list and tell us what we should buy next. Okay?
Dry pepper.
Dry pepper.
If we go to the supermarket, if we go anywhere, I will stand back and tell my sons, even at 6 years, take this 15 naira, go and buy me one meat pie. And I will stand behind him and watch the way he presents himself, the way he calls for attention, the way he communicates, and the way he comports himself around other people. I am building social skills in him. Learn to delegate and supervise. Don't do everything for these children. You're not helping them.
Can this bite?
Yes, ma'am.
I mean, that's what that is the one. This one.
Another way I teach my children boldness is I don't shut them up. I listen to them like an adult. I have conversations with them like adults. I don't make them feel like they're saying something stupid because it can tell on their self-esteem. I don't shut them up. I know that I became the person that I am mostly because of the kind of foundation and background that I have. I know what being thoroughly loved and encouraged by my father and my mother did to me, did to my self-esteem, how it formed me to be the woman that I am. So I am also replicating that in my children. I don't shut them up. I allow them air their opinions. Allow them to be outspoken. Allow them to speak their mind. Don't make them seem like what they're saying does not make sense. It kills their self-esteem. Another thing I do for my children is that I build and toughen their mental and emotional health. I build and teach them how to handle failure, how to handle rejection, how to understand that the world does not revolve around them and they cannot and will not get everything they want, even if I can afford it, even if I can give it to them. It is dangerous raising entitled children who believe that everything they want they must get. That is like building a future narcissist. You need to be able to say no. Even if they're sad, they grumble, say no, we're not going out today. No, we stay back home. Be the parent. Many times now, we are seeing parents being the children while children are now the one parenting us. What they want, they do. We go with their itinerary, we go with their ideas, everything. We call it gentle parenting, but it's bullcrap parenting. Gentle parenting does not mean lack of discipline. Gentle parenting does not mean declining. Gentle parenting does not mean raising spoiled children. You can be kind and sweet and reduce the use of corporal punishment, but you must teach discipline. They must know that crying cannot get them everything they want. They should be able to accept that everything must not happen when they want it and how they want it. Teach them disappointment. Yes. Teach them rejection. When I say rejection and disappointment, don't get me out of context though. I mean disappointment in such a way that they're excited to maybe go out and ride bicycle today and mommy will want this. I said, no, today we're not doing that. They're disappointed, but life does not have to happen the way they want it, when they want it and how they want it. If not, we are going to raise very entitled children. The type that if a girl says no, he would pour acid on her because he expects that she should say yes. Why can't she do it? Why can't things go how I want it? That might be a psychopath that you are raising. So teach these children no. Build up their mental health. So when they go to the wider world and they see that they will not always get what they want, they would understand that that's a basic principle of life. Another thing I do with my children that has really helped them is that I've created a very close and deep relationship with my children. I'm literally their best friend. Yes, I'm their parent. I always tell them, I'm not your friend, I'm your mom. They say, Mommy, when my children were small, like 2, 3 years, if I do something, say, Mommy, you're not my friend. They can say, yes, I'm not your friend, I'm your mommy. I'm your mommy, I'm not your friend. But jokes aside, I have created an avenue and a platform where my children are like, we're like friends. We're best friends. They tell me everything. And creating that environment has saved me a lot. There are things that I have averted in my life and in the lives of my children because they open up to me and tell me everything. My children are my best friends. In as much as I'm very upright with them, they know that I don't joke with discipline, yet I always create a very warm aura around them. We'll lie down on the bed together, all of us will be under the duvet. We'll cover ourselves with one duvet. We'll tell stories, we'll play, we'll do puzzles, quiz. We'll put all these quiz on television, science quiz. I'll be answering, they'll be answering. Sometimes they will beat me, I'll beat them. We'll go to the park. I'm the kind of mom that can discipline you if you go out of line, but I'll be on the bouncing castle with you. We'll be bouncing together, we'll play together, I'll join in your bicycle race, do everything together. I bring my children very close. As I'm cooking, they are there. This one is washing rice, the other one is peeling yam. We are cooking together, we are working together. I don't teach them by words, I teach them by example. Being your child's buddy is not just buying them all the games and all the toys they want. No, it's that personal interaction. Many of us back in the days could not tell our mothers or our fathers of sexual harassments that they had to go through because there was no bond, there was no relationship. Things will be happening, you can't tell your parents because you don't know whether they will beat you. There was no closeness, there was no friendship. It was purely parenting. That's a very big mistake. Make your children your best friend. Create times and memories together. If it is swimming, do it together. Praying, bonding, gisting. Like in my home, every evening we just used to pray. Back then, we just used to pray. It was when we come in the evening, it was just like prayer. It was just for like prayers. But now we have expanded it where we all talk, we air our minds, we speak about our day, we talk about several things. If they want something, I'll tell them to organize like a presentation. Yes, that's another way of teaching them. Now they've learned PowerPoint because if they want me to buy them a skateboard, I'll tell them to present it in PowerPoint. They'll do their PowerPoint presentation and present it during our night's prayers. We'll talk, deliberate, laugh about it, and we'll score them. My husband and I will score them whether we're going to buy it or not. These are ways that we are building character, building accountability, building soft skills, and creating bonds. You see, the list is inexhaustive. It's just something that we just have to keep trying, keep learning. There is so much to do. It's not easy, but we just have to keep trying. Because as I mentioned at the beginning of this video, back then, parenting can be on autopilot and the child will come out great. But right now, with this dispensation, it has to be intentional and concerted efforts. If you put it on autopilot, the child can pilot to somewhere that you don't know. Also, you might put in all these efforts and, God forbid, peer pressure, influence can still make the child go astray. Nobody actually has the daughter, the 100% solution, the 100% encyclopedia to all of these things. No. But the truth is that if you set these foundations right, even if in future, God forbid, that child is in a position where he or she is straying, he will not stray without looking back like a child that has no foundation. Even in our time, children from good home, when they go to universities and they start misbehaving, the way that child that has a good foundation misbehaves is different from the child that does not have anybody. You still see that little, my mother, my father, that little constraints, that little restraints that will be pulling that child back. The child will not just go haywire without control because of this foundation that we are building in them. So it's very important. So guys, I think I'll just stop here. But these are the few things that I'm doing. Conclusion, chores, discipline, respect, building character and boldness and personality, and of course, toughening their mental health. We don't want to raise weak children that become suicidal at any little rejection or any little challenge that they face in life. We need to build the strength of their mental health. by making them understand no's, rejections, disappointments are an integral part of life, and they cannot get everything they want, how they want it and when they want it, even if they cry about it. There are many. The list is inexhaustible. Let us know down in the comment section what it is for you. What have you taken home from what I said? What were you not doing that you are doing now? What have you not been doing that you would begin doing now? There are many. Also share down in the comment section the mistake you made. Like some parents would comment, oh, Neze, I made this mistake. I didn't teach my child the language, or I didn't teach my son's chores. Share in the comment section the mistakes that you made, how it's affecting you, and the advice that you can leave for younger parents. Is there anything else that you need to add to what I just said? Of course, there should be many. Please share in the comment section that special thing, that special touch, that thing that you are doing, raising your children, that you are seeing the results, and you believe that you can share with other parents as well. And it would help us. They say it takes a community to raise a child, and that community does not need to be the physical community in the village. It can be an online community as well. So let us share our thoughts down in the comment section. So guys, yes, this video has come to an end. Thank you so much for watching. If you're new here, you're seeing my face for the first time, or if you've been watching without subscribing, don't forget to hit the subscribe button, give this video a big thumbs up, drop all your comments down in the comment section, and stay glued because we have so much more coming your way. Don't also forget to follow us on our African Folktale channel, African Folktale with Neze. Amazing, beautiful channel, very interesting. I'm going to leave the link down in the comment section and up in the description box as well. It's me, your girl barrister Neze, and this is Neze Peperempe. I'll see you guys in my next one. For now, bye. Bye.